Yeah, yeah, sure. Should I call you Atom Boy? Okay, cool. Yeah, all right, cool. Hi guys. I'm really pleased to be here to talk to you guys. And yeah, I look forward to further conversations about our project as well. So, what is World Overlay? World Overlay is a virtual worlds platform powered by blockchain and industry-leading game development technologies. Through World Overlay, we would like users to be able to create a wide range of content, experience gamified interactive virtual worlds, as well as be an avenue for social networking, play, and creative expression. So, virtual content creators will be able to monetize their creations through our digital asset marketplace, where metaverse enabled NFTs will be traded. That's for World Overlay. Besides World Overlay, we are also self-publishing our own virtual world, which is called Aetheron. So Aetheron is our featured world that is built through our own builder tools. That will be the proof of concept and execution of World Overlay Studios. It is founded on rich lore, immersive storylines, as well as breathtaking graphics. So previously, before this AMA, I have also discussed on Binance Live about World Overlay and our market positioning in this sector. So I would suggest checking that out if you guys are interested more about us. We will also subsequently be covered by Polygon and IMX about our project, and we will share more details at a later stage with them as well. So one thing I would like to yeah, we will drop the links for this further discussions with Polygon and IMX maybe next week, and we will share them with your community as well. Yeah, cool. Yeah. So one thing I would like to apologize for in advance is that subject to our content pipeline, we may not be able to divulge certain information at this point in time. But I would try my best to answer all possible questions as well. So, just a little bit about yeah. So yeah, just a little bit about our team and myself as well. For the World Overlay team, we have a rather global team with team members coming from around the globe. The managerial and development team of World Overlay is largely based in Singapore and South Korea currently, as part of the undertaking of creating a market-leading metaverse project in terms of art quality and user experience. We have also enlisted an extended team of concept artists, environmental designers, as well as asset designers, producers, and videographers. So, for me personally, I come from a blockchain development and entrepreneurial background. Mainly in decentralized finance before this, not really in the NFT space. And I also work with a team of people that has had rich experience in both cryptocurrencies, blockchain, and as well as traditional businesses. On the developmental side of things, our team has the cream of the crop developers that has had collective decades of experience working on AAA game titles from leading game studios around the world, as well as blockbuster cinematics. So these titles are mostly from Asia. So not sure if you guys will be familiar with them, but our team has many project developers from Netmarble, from Smilegate. They produce many mobile games as well as Lost Ark, which was quite popular this year as well. So yeah, that's about it. Yeah. So our World Overlay has been actually in the works for the past year or so. I do know most of the team for the past 3 to 5 years. And I also have had working experience with various game studios in South Korea before I embarked on this project, and that's kind of how why we had this South Korean connection. With regards to the Singapore team, they have been working with me for the previous few decentralized finance projects. I have also ran a cryptocurrency income fund in the last 3 years, and some of my staff in World Overlay came from this prior company. So far, our go-to-market plan with regards to the kind of people that we want to reach is largely global. We don't really have a purposeful approach in the sense that we wanted to hit Asia or a specific region specifically. It was just circumstances that led our team to be largely from Asia. We do also have teammates from the US and Australia and Hong Kong as well. So yeah, largely a global approach. Was it intentional or like a specific strategy for us to have a Asian connection that much? I think one of the things that we do have an advantage in is that we are acquainted with several media companies in the Asian region, and we would also like to work with them to create virtual events, virtual spaces, and like possibly virtual concerts within our virtual worlds platform as well. Yeah, I guess I would like to maybe like briefly kind of describe what our project is so that the differences can be seen. So we are building a couple of things here. So World Overlay consists of three different product verticals. Firstly, we are building a search and curation portal, similar to something like a decentralized version of Steam, where people can search for and read user reviews for different virtual worlds. That's one. Secondly, we are making a builder tool, and this builder tool would allow independent content creators to build their own virtual worlds, and that is absolutely free to create, which means that you can create freely and deploy these virtual worlds freely. And lastly, we are also making our own self-published virtual world with our team of in-house game designers, developers, and artists, and that's the last vertical. So with regards to what we would be most similar to would be something such as a metaverse substrate solution like Decentraland, which allows other people to create virtual instances as well. In terms of how we are different to the incumbents and why I would say that we are more powerful in that sense, I think is that firstly, we offer a vertically integrated metaverse solution in the sense that, hey, we allow you to create here, we allow you to play here, we allow you to upload these virtual worlds onto a interface where people can easily search for and as well as curate this content, have user reviews for this content, and it's all free to play and free to create as well. And that is something that most other metaverse substrate solutions or even metaverse worlds do not have. You require to pay for access or pay to deploy such content, and you can't really do much without without purchasing land parcels. So that's something we wanted to do. We wanted to make something where we can become a content aggregator, and we also can allow people to build freely. With regards to why we say we are more powerful, one of the reasons is also that instead of pursuing a client base and a reduced solution such as Decentraland or using a subpar creation tool in terms of the fidelity such as a voxel editor, we are using more sophisticated 3D creation solutions like Unreal Engine, like Unity HDRP, and what this means is that people can create more immersive assets, people can implement more interaction elements within their own virtual content as well. So yeah, that's kind of why we how we are different and how we are trying to differentiate from the competition as well. So in our virtual worlds platform, we have certain limitations to the kind of virtual worlds you can create, primarily to kind of prevent abuse of having free deployment. But yeah, we are working with several projects or in talks with several NFT projects as well to create their own virtual world or work with them to offer a creation as a service tool such that they can we can assist them to create their own virtual worlds where they can sell their own NFTs as well. So I think one of the amazing things here is that instead of trying to not allow or gate people from creating virtual content, such as most decentralized metaverse solutions out there. We want to fully empower that, and we want to kind of seed a very vibrant creator economy where people want to build on our platform and create different kinds of very varied and expensive virtual content, and then they monetize with NFTs. And how our platform benefits is firstly through network effects. We get more creators, we get more players as well. And secondly is that we also can have a small tax on the asset sales that happens on our platform. Yeah, sure, they definitely can, and that's kind of why we wanted to set up such a platform where people can create virtual content and monetize from there as well. And yeah, we also have we are not just an NFT project, we are also a full-blown blockchain project in the sense that we will also have token TGE, we will also have various VCs and partners such as protocols like Polygon and IMX. So we have already apportioned a large amount of our tokens to kind of incentivize these creators. So yeah, definitely good creators will get rewarded for creating things of value for the community, and we will also offer a grant program such that people are incentivized to create really quality content as well. Um, I am still leading the crypto options income fund. The crypto options income fund being a more passive strategy does not really take up much of my time. I would say around 95% of my time is currently being spent on World Overlay currently. Yeah, sure. So, I think one of the differentiators about our self-published content was that we took a look around and we wanted to kind of see what is different and what is better to have between the different metaverse virtual worlds and metaverse game solutions out there. And one thing we wanted to really do and explore was instead of just creating 3D models and 3D environments and make it like hyper realistic and let people walk around that. We wanted to make something that was more immersive in the sense of what you can interact with and the kind of background storylines, the kind of background lore that the virtual world has. When we were building this self-published virtual world, we were also writing background lore. We wanted to create tight storylines which interest the people. We are also in talks with a webtoon studio to create actual graphic content for the virtual world so that people that plays in the virtual world they have like more immersion even outside of the game as well. So this can be compared to something like World of Warcraft or like Guild Wars 2 where they have on top of their open world game they also have like books, they have cartoons, and they also have like a lore wiki as well. So I think that definitely like enhances the experience for someone who is interested in the storylines. And yeah, I think that's something we were working on, and that's why we have the five different races. We have background story on these five races, and how these six cities came to be as well. I at this point in time I can't really review much about how these cities will work, but yeah, that's kind of the background concept behind why we have this certain stuff within our virtual world. Uh, we currently do not have the sneak peek for the races, but we'll definitely drop by to distribute that once we have it ready. Yeah. So initially, before our token generation event, people will be able to transact in Ethereum for our land parcels, and they will possibly be also able to transact in L2 solution as well. After our token generation event, we will also implement our own token, and that will be used for the asset transactions within our native digital asset marketplace. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so I think we are relatively new, and our Twitter and Discord only started like early last week, if I'm not wrong. So in terms of where we want to market, we have also recently connected to several protocol and project partners. So Syndicate is definitely one of them. We will also be featuring our game on various platforms. We recently covered our World Volley platform on Binance Live. We'll also be going on to Polygon, IMX. We'll be going on to some other undisclosed protocols as of current, and yeah, hopefully we get some publicity there. And we also have established partnerships with some really famous marketing and publicity partners in this space as well. So that's kind of where we want to go as well. Yeah, definitely. That's something that we can definitely explore on, and something that will be really I think exciting as well. If we can like have your input and also help with building the Envision hangout spot for Syndicate. We are actually hiring quite aggressively. We have a average of around 1 to 2 new staff joining our team every week. We currently are looking more for concept artists and as well as partnerships people that would accelerate our marketing efforts as well. Yeah, definitely. After I get off this call, we'll ask Kombucha to facilitate that. Yeah, sure. I think one of the things that we really wanted to differentiate ourselves was that we wanted to be more than just about our own virtual world. I mean, definitely that's the most important content creation on our end, but we also wanted to be something that is an aggregator of content. We wanted to be a platform where people build on us and create content and monetize this content. And I think what is missing in this space is a Web 3.0 version of say YouTube or Netflix, where you know they aggregate content, they create their own content, and they also have a very instinctual UI to access different kinds of content. And and I think the winner in this space would be someone that can build this vertically integrated solution, and that's kind of what we want World Overlay to be, something more than just NFT project. We wanted it to be something that contributes to the technical infrastructure in this space. So yeah, happy if you guys took a look at us and maybe join us and join our community as well. The biggest issue I faced in this process, I guess, mostly I haven't faced a hard like any hard obstacles as of yet. Honestly, I think one of the issues we face is really in conceptualizing because there are many competitors in this space, as you mentioned. So we really wanted to find out what is the what is key here, what should we build, and what is the angle whereby we wanted to differentiate ourselves. And yeah, this is pretty much how we came by our concept and determine what exactly we wanted to build. So I think one of the interesting things is that we didn't want to start off, and initially we didn't even plan to start off and create our own content. We just wanted to be a platform where people build content on us, something like a blockchain counterpart to VR chat. But gradually we found out that I think it's very important that we also have our own self-published content because that kind of shows people the potential of our platform and also could attract people to want to create and monetize their assets and environments on our platform as well. So yeah, that's kind of how we came by Aetheron and why we were building out our own virtual world as well. I think what yes, the addition of Web3 I think is very important here. So instead of comparing it to just YouTube or Netflix, I think one of the things about Web2 platforms is that they do not confer true digital asset ownership to the creator, right? Because uploaded content that belongs to that is not controlled by you and that is subject to the censorship of the Web2 platform. So through NFTs and through empowering of content creators to own their assets and monetize in a decentralized manner. I think that's very powerful, and that also allows and ensures that content creators get a more significant and substantial cut to what they create and the kind of value that they generate. And that's I think what sets apart Web3 platforms where content creators should really be empowered to create more. And that's also why I think that something that is blockchain based, something that is decentralized is very valuable as well. So I guess that's where we set ourselves apart from these Web2 platforms because there is a NFT incentivization layer that exists for both creators and players alike. So players get to play and earn, players get to have some kind of mechanics where they benefit from playing the game and experiencing virtual content. But content creators also have upside in this as well as true ownership of these assets. Yeah, so I think censorship goes both ways. It is important for a platform to be resilient against censorship because with if you are subject to public policies that have strong censorship rules, it may not be a very good platform in terms of the risk that your content, however legitimate it is, could get taken down by the prevailing public policy at a point in time. So, but then again, we don't want to be recklessly uh, incorporating content which may be not ideal as well onto our platform. So one of the things that we are exploring currently is self curation through a reputation level mechanism where only people of a certain reputation will be allowed to deploy and allow their virtual worlds to be searchable by the public. That's one thing, and also the other thing is World Overlay for the time being will also act as a source of uh, governance in the sense that we will review these virtual worlds that are uploaded on our platform and only let through the ones that do not that are beneficial to the public. Yeah, cool. Thanks for having me here, Atom. All right, see you.